There are people in this world who they have fear of showing true emotions, as letting people know, even when somebody hurts them, letting people know that you've hurt me. When they're going through something, letting people know that I'm going through it. It's like really like express it fully. They might talk about it a bit, they might kind of go into it a bit, they might script the surface, but their true emotions and true thing, they find it extremely difficult to express it. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So hello guys, welcome to Season of Life podcast with your host Akosia Pepper. Thank you very much for being here. Doing this again is so exciting. I haven't done that intro in a while, and now that I'm doing it again, like it feels so refreshing. So as you guys know, we're going to be talking about, I'm going to be sharing a story with y'all, okay? And you guys just follow me through the story and you understand why I'm telling you the story at the end, because this is going to take us on a journey with me, okay? So let's get straight into it. So like I was saying in the beginning, there's people in this world who find it really hard, okay, to express. Some of the reasons that I believe people tend to go through and be that kind of person, like they grow up to be that kind of person, they show that kind of characteristics and stuff like that. They tend to find it, when things hurt, they tend to actually be also kind of sensitive sometimes as well. Like when things hurt them, it really hurts them. And then when they're like, they experience emotion on like a very extra, like crazy different type of level. Like when they're really sad, they're really sad. When they're like really happy, they're really happy. When they love, they really love. Like they're like, there's no gray line for them. It's like black or white. They either this or that. They don't have any gray lines, like confused or like, you know, don't really, or like 50-50. They either this or that. And that is kind of like their life, isn't how they live their life, and that's their personality and how they are. And those kind of people, when they're going for a lot of suffering, you can live with them. You can be with them every single day. You will never know. You can be their friend, you can be their partner, you can be their family, and you will never really know that this is what they're going through or like something. And most of the times, it's not because that they don't want you to know or they don't want you to see them go through or something like that, but it's most of the time it's because of fear. They have this fear of showing their true emotion, fear of showing their true being, like well-being at that moment. They are also tend to be some of the most sweetest people you ever met, some of the warmest people, the most kindest and like giving and soft-hearted, and like will like they just have very, very sensitive, and they feel things, and they're very giving and very, I don't know the word to like use really, but I'm sure like you're listening to me, you're watching me right now, you kind of have an idea of what I'm saying. And what is the saddest thing the most is that obviously with being like that, they tend to sometimes can push people away, or they can create their own kind of like messed up situation where somebody might really be trying to help them, or like, you know, from a good place, or you know, really does care about them and stuff like that. Because that trust is sure, because they've not really learned how to really fully express themselves in a way where they need to feel relieved, they just bottle everything out. They bottle everything out. And trust and believe me, they're not quiet people. They're people who are very talkative, they talk, they're out there, they're quiet, you know, they're not shy, they're not thing. So you would never expect that from them, like you would never expect them to be like that. You think, nah, like she talks, like if she anything wrong, but she gonna say it, or he gonna say it, like yeah. So you will never expect those people that when they can go to depression with you, and you will never know that they're going through depression, because they're always up, they're always bubbly, they're always calm, they're always laughing, they're always calm, they're always good, you know, and things like that. And you'll never know. And it's so sad when people are like that. It's really, really sad. If you have someone who's around you who is like that, or you've kind of realized that they kind of like that, while I'm talking, you're like, damn, like, that's my friend, you know, think about it now. or like, oh my god, my cousin, oh my god, or like my sister, or my brother, or like my girlfriend, my boyfriend, like, you know, it's really, really kind of sad, because they're the most like, most of the time they tend to be the most like, I don't even like the worst kind of people, where you wouldn't expect that from them, like expect them to be like that inside, like to like not to hold so much and hold so much pain in their heart and hold so much trauma, because they make you forget about all your problems. They make you forget about everything. They make you forget about, they know the right words to say to you that will make you forget about everything, make you feel like, yeah, you know, make you, all your worries flow. So you look at them like, how are they not able to do that for themselves sometimes? Like, what, you know? And where it, again, I'll take back to where sometimes I tend to like come from, is because they never really had anyone do that for them. They tend, again, like when I said before, like they tend to be some of the people that they will say everything to you that can make you forget about your worries. They're the people that tend to be like the advisors, the people that people look at them like, damn, like she's so cool, like he's so cool, like, yeah, like mentally, go to a thing, he will help you, go to a thing, she will help you. And the reason they tend to be that kind of people is because they want to do that for other people. They want to be that person for other people, because they know how it feels to not have that. They know how it feels to, like, all you want in this life is to have, from growing up as a child especially, like, their inner child is still, like, not healed. Their inner child in them is still very much broken in some way, and still, like, being put together, and still very much not healed. That trauma is still very fresh. The wound is still, like, bleeding. So when they see people, like, if they have the opportunity to, like, say something to somebody or help somebody in some way, or, you know, just be that person for other people, be a source of light in the darkness for people and stuff like that, they grab onto it, because they want to be like that for other people. They don't want to see anyone suffer. They don't want to see anybody go through anything. They don't want to see anybody fail in some type of way, or, you know, all that stuff there. You know what I mean? Depressed or anxiety or like thing, because when the times when they needed that the most, somebody to be there for them, to tell them all those things the most, growing up as a child, they didn't have that. And that part of them is still in there. It's still very much fresh and feel very wounded. So when they see you out there going to do something, or like, you know, you had a friend or their family or whatever, they are ready to like be there for you and stuff like that, because they know how it really feels to like not have anyone. And I am one of those people. The past couple of days has been very revealing to me. And today, specifically 21st of January 2023, I had a situation happen today to me. And the way I reacted to the situation, and the way like I crawled back into myself, and like I don't know how to speak, or like the cat got my tongue now, I don't know how to express, I had to really say something. Or like once I do express myself, I feel like, but why did I just express myself? Like I don't want to, I know. Like I just want to do it. I just want to do it alone. I just want to go through it. I just want to, you know. And I have to remember, like, the inner child in you is still so broken. And you got that part to heal still. You've healed some parts. You got that part to heal. And sometimes I really feel like certain things we go through in life, sometimes God really allows us to go through certain things, for certain things to happen, for us to go through a moment that can feel like the darkest moment in your life, or like feel like really, really down, just so that you can like reflect on yourself and see the parts of yourself that you still need to work on, in order to get to the place that you really want to be, and in order to be the person that you see yourself to be, or that you want to be, or like, you know, that you are, you know, aspiring to become, you know. And that's one of my, I think that's the biggest lesson to that. I'm going through certain things right now in my life, and from what happened today, the conversation I had today, the situation that happened today, I think the reason why I'm probably going through this moment right now in my life, where it's like it's not pretty things, and why this situation right now is happening to me, is also so that God can teach me a bit more of patience, and also to teach me like that you got this part of yourself you still haven't healed yet, and before I can take you to that next level that I know I want to take you to, I need you to heal this part. So I'm putting you through this now so that you can have this situation happen to you today, so that you can have a wake-up call and work on this part of yourself and heal this part. And it's not going to be easy, but I need you to do this, because if you don't, the next part you're going to fumble it, or you're not going to do it well, or you're not going to do to the best capability that I know you can. And this is my story. This is something I'm going through right now, and I wanted to share that with y'all. And I want to take you through this journey from the beginning to this end of this episode, because I want you guys to understand something. And right now, this is such a beautiful moment for me. Like, even speaking about it and laying it out in this way of storytelling. For me, people that do music, they express through their music. People that do art, like they draw, they express through their art. People that dance, express through their dancing. For me, it's speaking, and I draw and I do art as well, and all them things there as well, because I'm a creative. But speaking is my way of, is art for me. Writing is a way of an art for me, more than anything else. And so I'm expressing myself like somebody will express in their music through their dancing, or a piece of, like, you know, art they will draw. Right now, through speaking and letting it out, kind of like poetry. And I hope, and I just want you to know that in case you're going through the same thing, I'm going through the same thing, and that you are not alone. And I want to take you guys on this journey with me, where you guys are able to see different things I do to also heal, and the process of healing this part of me. And you guys will get to know more as we go along. But for the next couple of weeks to months, this is basically what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop. And I hope me also going to be showing you guys my healing process also does inspire you to start yours, and helps you, gives you ways and tips to help you. So I'm going to be learning a lot and finding ways of research on how to also help myself, and different things that I do each day to like really come out of this. Thank you for staying all the way to the end with me. Thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable with you. Thank you for listening. And 2023 is about to be a year, and I can feel it. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be so like unraveling and just like beauty. And I can just feel it. And I can't wait to show you guys and tell you guys how it goes. And I hope it's the same way for you. So thank you very much. Wherever you're listening to me from, or you're watching me, thank you. Guys, very soon. Mwah.